All right, y'all, all right. The last of the last. Y'all give it up for yourselves for making it through this hot-ass extreme weather. Shoot. A couple of y'all was out here taking a nap. Shit, I had me sleeping and shit over here in the corner. I had to go to my car. Look, I didn't want to be embarrassed. Shout out to all the comedians that went before me. Shout out to Jerry and everybody that participated in this event. I ain't gonna take up too much of y'all time. Y'all like, damn, she need to hurry up because I'm trying to go home and watch ESPN. We got any porn lovers out here? Okay, see, I thought Caucasian people were more honest about what they do in their life. I see we got some liars out here. See, a lot of the categories is made to adjust all of us, but porn was created for us to watch and view. Porn was created to prevent people like me from going through your cell phone. I feel that porn saves lives, it saves marriages, it keeps people together. I just think they need to change up the categories, you know what I mean? Because we have the same categories every month, every year, every time. Like, picture it. Can you picture road rage porn? Picture it. Two hoes on the side of the road, tire messed up, they need help. A man rides by on a motorcycle, he pulls over, asks them, what do they need help with? They let him know that they need him to take the tire off, unscrew the nuts, put the bolt back on so they can get back on the road. Next thing you know, they're having hardcore sex on the side of the road, they dirty as hell, greasy, just looking ugly, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a semi-truck just comes and hits all three of them. They die right there on the screen. Now, that's the kind of porn I would pay for. That's that extreme porn, ladies and gentlemen. If you type up extreme porn right now in your Google search, I promise you, you will not be disappointed. But what bothers me is the porn that involves animals. I don't understand why do people think it's okay to do that with animals. Is it not that, is it bad enough that we act like animals when we have sex? We don't need to cross over different DNAs and different genera. You know what I'm saying? But that's out there too. Zoology, look it up. Anybody here got teenagers? Yeah, I wish I didn't have them sometime. Shoot. Young men, it's really fucked up when your mom catches you for the first time masturbating. I caught my son the other day, you guys. He told me he was going in his room to clean up. Next thing I know, I go in there, I keep hearing this sound. I'm like, damn, is he bumping his head or what is going on in there? I didn't want to just open the door, you know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to give him respect and privacy. I come up by the door, I'm listening, trying to see, you know, what am I hearing? I didn't hear any sound, so he's already fucking up. We need you to make sound, fellas, when we having sex. A lot of you guys are mute when it comes to the bedroom. I kept hearing the... I opened the door, Armageddon. I seen the unthinkable. I haven't seen his ass in 4 days since this happened. I haven't even been home because I can't look at him face to face, you know? I'm still trying to figure out how we're going to be able to come back from this one. Ladies, we have to be mindful of the things that we do as we get older. We got anybody over 40 out here? Also, all of y'all just young and just in your 20s and y'all ain't never had no problems in life. Everybody just perfect out here. Listen, when I got in my 40s, there was things that my mom should have told me that she didn't tell me. For example, never get a wax job off a Marketplace. Do not go to Marketplace on Facebook for that. I seen that they had a special, because see, I'm going through a midlife crisis. I got one done for $15. I should have known for the price that some dumb shit was gonna happen. I'm still experiencing third-degree burns right now as we speak. I told the young lady I wanted it to look like a star or a heart shape. It more so looks like a checkerboard because it's like one patch here, one patch there. Some's missing on this side. Some should have been left on that side and it wasn't, you know? I don't know for those that were here earlier, if you remember, that I said I had a grandson. His name is Alejandro. I love my grandson. I love him. But his mother is intentionally teaching him to disrespect me in Spanish when he sees me. So he doesn't call me granny. He doesn't call me nana when he sees me. He calls me bunta when he sees me. For those who don't know what the word bunta means, that means bitch. Can you picture a 6-year-old running around, bunta, bunta, but you can't whoop his ass, so you whoop his mama's ass, and now you got to go to court next week because they say you got the anger problem. Every time I look at the court papers, though, I keep running from them because the judge has the same last name as my grandson, Rodriguez. I keep thinking if I go there, they're gonna lock me up because La Familia is gonna stick together. So I can't turn myself in. It's too hot right now to be turning myself in anyways, you know? Anybody call the cops recently? Oh, so we don't have any Karens out here? Y'all don't call the cops when shit go wrong? We got fighters out here? I got a neighbor, she calls the cops for everything. My son took her trash out the other day because she dropped it on the ground, she called the cops. She said we were trespassing. I couldn't understand why the cop wrote a citation for that. It was freaking trash all in the yard, and he cleaned it up for her, and she called the cops. She called the cops because she said my car was parked too close to her car. She called the cops because she said her dog stopped barking all of a sudden because he seen us come outside. I mean, it's just stupid shit like that that creates more friction, you know? Y'all ready for summertime? Are we out here, people? Ladies and gentlemen, when you had a comedy event, that means laugh. That means jokes push out to you, and you laugh at the jokes. Y'all been so dry out here to all the comedians. First of all, I want to give a shout out to all the comedians that came up here because, you know, it's not easy going on stage in front of people you don't know. So clap for yourselves real quick. Clap for yourselves real quick. Because that's a talent. Shit, it's a talent. Especially when you're doing jokes that you know motherfuckers laughed at. But see, we on a plantation right now, so they can't laugh too much. We got to get back to work soon. Look, we got to get back to work soon. But before I get out of here, I'm going to tell y'all one more joke. I know y'all tired of shit. It's hot as hell out here. You know, y'all been out here all day sweating and shit. Edibles. Anybody out here do edibles? I can't do edibles. I found out the hard way. I think, you know, I was miseducated about the edibles. I took 5 of them at once. Yeah, I took 5 of them in a row because the first 4 didn't seem like they were working. When I took that 5th one, all hell broke loose. I'm talking about the waves just came over my body like a snake. It was just awful. Can you picture being on the ground crying out, Hosanna, blessed be the rock, and may the God of my salvation be exalted? And you're just pouring water all over yourself saying, no, it's coming to save me. No, it's coming to save me. Where's the ark at? Where's the ark at? And you call the police on yourself for them to take you to the hospital? That is the worst. Because they're trying to figure out what is your problem. What type of drug are you on? And all you keep telling them is, it was red. It was red. It was circle. It was something. I don't remember. But I broke my nose in that process. I broke my nose on the edge of the stove, high off of that shit. I don't see how you guys can do it. I smoke weed, but I just can't do the edibles. We got weed smokers out here? Okay. I like weed smokers. I like couples that smoke weed. You know why? I feel like it keeps you guys together longer. When you start smoking, you see each other in a different way. You see things differently about each other that you don't normally see when you're not high, you know? You can excuse a lot of shit when you're high. For example, you can have multiple shut-off notices, car crashes, operations and shit, and as long as you high, it seems like all the problems just be taken care of right then and there. The other day, I had got a shut-off notice. It was red. When I started smoking, all I seen was green. So I didn't care about the fact that the shit was gonna get shut off. You feel me? I want to make sure that you guys know that Jerry's gonna do this show again, and he's gonna have more people come out, and we're gonna have more vendors come out. And I want y'all to please support him and his cause. He's a good dude. We appreciate him for giving us all a chance to come out here today and just give people a chance to speak on a different platform. Shout out to the roads out here. Hopefully we won't get pulled over by the cops. I've seen a couple of them hiding out in the forests over that way. We try to get out of here safe, so I want everybody to just drive safe, have a blessed day, and just know that next month we're going to do it even bigger, y'all. Thank y'all so much.